The others went out to go do laundry. So I'm effectively home alone right now. But that also means that when I come back in like an hour or so, I'm gonna be very, very, these words. What are they doing? Just dolls. Sorry. Yep. Yeah, that was a door and that was a guy. Uh-huh. The people went to go do laundry. They left me here by myself. That's okay. But yeah, that means that when they come back in like an hour and a half from now, I'm gonna have to mute my mic for a little bit while they come inside and get settled. Again. That's okay, you can always come over tomorrow or Sunday. Why did you run ahead so far? I don't understand.
Did you find your book then? Listen, Skyrim is a very big place, so if we are going to travel its roads together, we should have a backup plan in case we are separated. So here, take this horn, and if ever we lose each other in a cave, or some dwarven ruins, or if a dragon drops out of the sky and splits us up, blow into it, and I will follow its sound back to your side.
And now they feel fine.
Hopefully it never comes to that, but best to be prepared, yes? These sands are cold, but I feel warmness from your presence. Every book has its merits, if you look at it the right way. Have you read The Dance on Fire by chance? A wonderful series of books that leaves me very conflicted. That is, I want to like it, but it is not easy. I can tell you a bit about it if you'd like. Alright. Which book would you like to hear about? There are 7 in total. Yes, of course. We should start at the beginning. The book follows a man by the name of Decimus Scotti as he attempts to travel from Cyrodiil to the heart of Valenwood. A difficult journey in the best of times, made much more so by the fact that he was attempting it during the 5-year war between the Bosmer and Khajiit. A bloody affair, in which there were decidedly no winners. Decimus's goal was to establish a trade contract with the Bosmer, repairs and the like. Scotti had received a letter from an old rival trader named Judas, telling him Valenwood would make him rich, and so he set off. No sooner did his caravan cross into the outskirts of Valenwood, though, than it was set upon by Khajiit raiders. They were
before
mercenaries.
Eating any actual food, and even then, my actual food was a potato
of
with
course,
some egg and cheese.
It would be a very short story
and
otherwise.
way too much.
But all of his supplies, his gold, and many of his comrades were gone. This was just a portent of things to come. But that will have to wait for another day, and another book.
Just disguise the flavor of potato and egg as
apologies, I was lost in thought. I suppose. What is it? What is new? One of my research interests lies in uncovering the history of catfolk in Tamriel and other lands across the world. We have quite a diverse history, but the texts are scattered, so compiling it has been a challenge. Would you care to hear what I found?
Yes. His hair is shiny.
Alright, let me think.
To shine.
I read once of a mysterious hulking species of humanoid cat that walked on 2 legs but ran on all 4, and had horns growing from its head. 4 of them, in fact. Quite odd. Some sort of werecat, perhaps. but the texts do not explicitly state anything about their origin. Barring that they come from flame, whatever that means. The texts also mention that they were capable of speech and reason, but that they were a warfaring race, adept with both weapons and magic. So I'm not quite sure what to believe. Regardless, I think simply calling them werecats undersells their mental faculties somewhat.
He thinks that on Halloween, if I'm still playing this, when it switches over to November 1st, I'm going to actually read a book. Or 5. In Skyrim. That's a very scary thing to do. People don't like doing that nowadays. The whole reading thing. Yeah.
You want to ask me something? I'm thinking it is a beautiful day. Of course. What do you want to know? All right.
All the loot dialogue isn't available.
I'm thinking, what are you thinking?
Ooh. That is a good question.
I'm thinking, what is Mr. Dragonfly thinking? I'm afraid not.
Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, question on it. Caps lock. Not control.
Fair warning, friendly fire is not uncommon with me. It's not that I forgot how to aim, it's just that I never really knew how.
Fair enough, my
Companionship
guy.
and endless opportunities. Who could ask for more?
Don't mind me, I'm just
This doesn't concern you.
Hi, what is it?
Walk away, now.
for the Thalmor dumbasses. Thank you for that. Anyway. With the Thalmor now out of the way, I can get the pocket.
Someone do something! I'm getting out of here. Behold the future! Behold the Thalmor!
Really don't want to have to fight the Thalmor. No, I think they got it. What about the troll fat?
Mustn't scare them off. If you see any signs of Talos worship, it's your obligation to report them to me.
Okay.
I am a Thalmor Justiciar on important business that you are interfering with.
My friend, I feel strange. Ah, my mind is vibrating in my skull. It feels like it is at the end of a hook. I do
You
not
okay?
know. Wait, the sensation is receding. That was horrible. I'm okay. I have no idea what it was. All of a sudden there was a bright flash, and it felt like my mind was being pulled out of my ears.
That doesn't sound good. If it happens to you, let
Do
me know.
not worry about me, my friend. Let us get back to it.
You're interfering with official Thalmor business.
I am not. You guys are on a rock.
Days like this, it feels good to be out of the city, away from people.
You say that. And yet you just ran into some Thalmor.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts.
Yep.
If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
Let me get this brick real quick and then I'll put it back.
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
Yes,
What's in your right?
I'm not unfamiliar with the...
Any thoughts?
Nothing important.
Alright then.
Fear not, Nanek has your back. Oh, I rhymed.
Hello there.
What if these ruins were built
Are we
not
done
to
talking?
keep adventurers out, but to keep Draugr in? No, that's just the skooma talking.
Probably. Inigo, where are you? Oh, that's right. Inigo is stuck on a rock. Shit.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim.
It's a very
The
long way
token
out.
of my
Don't
truth
drop
lies
me.
buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within.
Okay.
The necromancer Malkoran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding.
I kind of want to go get another package of Skittles and another
Worse
quick.
still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
It really doesn't really sound like I have a choice in the matter. I did.
Of course you will. I have commanded it. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkoran destroyed. Malkoran has forced the doors shut, but this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
What do you need?
You want to talk? Back to business.
I still love how with the Halloween Twix, oh. Anyway, I look what the Great Fairies Twix.
Stinker under.
It just, the caramel and the chocolate just separate from the cookie. It's my favorite thing about it right now.
Witches think these were traps. I've lost many friends, but traps. I don't understand why.
So much
Something on your mind?
Storms.
I'm wondering why we have stopped.
Okay, time to go sneak up on some ghosty guys. Yeah. If I remember right, this is the way forward. I'll go this way.
Hi. What is it?
Why are you in my back, dude? Chillax. Could you? Oh god. Got pinned in. Went to the left last time. Went to the right this time. Ah. sword. It does basically the same thing that my sword does. Only it's one-handed.
My ears are twitching. Be vigilant.
Bet.
Mercy and blessing to others.
Still great sword, okay. Oh, it's cozy. How?
Safe will say, they won't be buttering us again.
Never went on. Here's the ghost.
At the risk of sounding a bit wonky, my feet are tired. I know we're in a dangerous Nord room and can't stop, but I just wanted to put it out there.
Okay. I don't get to play with my crossbow very often. Oh, the crossbow would be too loud. Pretty sure I can.
Get lost in your studies there.
Oh, probably from Kenara's blessing.
By the clear wounds.
Okay. Okay, so it's not to the left, it's gotta be to the right somewhere. Almost. No, that. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna wait until it passes by there again. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not here.
Live another day. Well, live to fight another battle. full.
I wasn't aiming at you. How did you get my arrow? I'm not exactly hidden and you have the high ground. How is this working? Alright, boys. Do you need a hand?
The corpses here all smell very wealthy. Going for the kill.
happy little guy. Okay. I think that it has to go back that way soon.
Come on, Indigo.
Ha! Nice. I've had worse.
You've been spotted.
Barely a scrap.
Heal or flee, your choice.
Fall to my blade.
Be
Bastard!
careful. There'll be accident in the traps.
I help, but I'm kind of trapped against a wall where my only angle is through him.
Don't think we'll win any cards.
Hey, buddy. Let's go. There's no need to push.
Why am I within, like, literally everybody there? I can't remember if it was just those two or not. Oh. There are more here. This particular room. But better safe than sorry.
Careful there, friend.
Yep.
Keep an eye out for traps.
Okay. if you don't put that fucking torch away. I'm gonna get a fucking arrow to the ribs.
Everything all right?
Okay,
Luckily for you, I have very light feet.
fair enough.
Aye. What is it?
Whoa. I think the last time I did that, it exploded on me. Good. That means I'm getting stronger. Okay. Fuck it, I'm going to say no. Thanks, buddy. Couldn't read what you wrote, but thanks. Sweet fairy. Now you guys do all the fighting. I sit back and relax.
These sands are cold. Watch yourself.
Could have done without the commentary. Okay. Didn't see shit. Somehow. The cat shadow didn't look right.
Maybe next time you should hit harder. I saw that coming a mile away. Be careful. We activate the
defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal. Malkoran is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. This is because of you.
Okay, thanks.
A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald.
Okay.
Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow. May the light of certitude guide your efforts.
We. So pretty much the same thing. Just kind of different. A little bit weaker. Oh.
These ruins look to be from the Merethic era. Perhaps we'll find a word with
Ooh. Yep. We love it sour.
You want to talk? Pooling our resources.
I'm giving you a new fancy sword. Enjoy.
No, my mind is as empty as a beggar's purse.
Fair enough.
The vacant look in your eyes tells me you want something.
Any good books I
Every book has its merits, if you look at it the right way. Some books you can apply your own experience to, yes? Take Cheeses of Tamriel, for instance. It sings the praises of a variety of cheeses, but having traveled so prolifically, I have sampled more than my share of them. I am here to tell you that the majority of them are rubbish. The book praises the legendarily aromatic Oroy cheese, but I find that its scent overpowers my nose, makes me dizzy. The taste is nothing to write home about. The Redguard shrieking cheese really does shriek, I'll give the author that much. But it both smells and tastes like feet, which is decidedly not complimentary to my palate.
Fair.
The only one mentioned in the book that is worth anything is Elsewhere Fondue. Made right, the moon sugar makes it absolutely transcendent. Just the right consistency, just the right
Sugar's like
sweetness,
crack.
just the right aftertaste. Difficult to do it justice just describing it. The only thing I could say is that it has a habit of getting a little messy, yes? Difficult to get out of fur, but some would say that's part of the fun. If you ever see any in the market, let me know. I'll buy it for you. Well, for us, yes?
Aww. Oh, it's cute. He's trying not to admit that he likes us. I'm gonna do that one right now. Gotta go back to Whiterun anyway. For 3 of the 4 cats. So might as well. I fixed it. Oh dang. Hey,
Well, there is a familiar face.
we meet again.
Ah, yes, so we do. You're not here to take this one into custody, yes?
Actually, the Jarl hired me to track you down.
Your
Fair
humor
reward.
does not amuse this one. You are joking, yes?
Seem to have upgraded your outfit since I saw you last. Where'd you get it?
Yes? Oh, don't you worry about that. Sarik did a bit of shopping before you arrived, yes? Great prices in Whiterun for those with discerning eyes and nimble fingers. Not a perfect fit, but Sarik will make do. Lead the way, friend. Did you want something? It
Yeah.
was hers. What sort of venom did she write about Sarik? No doubt she brags about having him imprisoned, the witch.
You should read it for yourself.
Sarik is not sure, but he will take it for now. Decide
Oh,
later
sour
what to do
too.
with it.
I can taste it
Perhaps
through
hurl
the
it
outer
into
shell.
a dragon's mouth when he has the chance.
Maybe not.
Hmm? What is it?
Voucher
Trying to
equipment.
keep Sarik honest, hmm?
I was just giving you some shit. Don't worry. It's yours. This is hers. Because I appreciate you. That's right. Okay. Oh. Think, buddy.
If you must. Listen closely. Sarik will give you some tips on sneaking that he has picked up over the years. Perhaps they will be useful to you.
Okay.
Let's see. So, you may notice this one's long and luxurious tail, yes?
Mm-hmm.
While beautiful, it does pose some potential problems when it comes to stealth. And so, one of the first things Khajiit had to learn in his young career as a thief was to manage his tail. Don't want to be sneaking around someone's home and accidentally
Oh,
knocking
sorry.
vases off shelves. Any noise on a heist is a good way to get pinched. Even if a tail is not a problem for you, extraneous loose gear on your person can swing unpredictably if you're not careful. So, Sarik says, dress tight, keep your tail close, and control your extremities.
Sorry for the
Be as small as
More
possible
squishy
to get the
crunch.
job done.
just Skittles. Anyway. Guess who's back? Good again. I am back.
Those two at it again?
Watch the eye.
See here, he exists down here and down here only. Not too concerned about that quite yet. Hello.
Why are you looking at this one like that?
Greetings.
This one bids you welcome, but perhaps you will come back another time, yes? Yes?
Something the matter?
Khajiit has lost his golden locket. Very important to him. You will help him look for it, perhaps. The last place this one headed was when he left it by his bed last night. Perhaps he's shivering and these cold Skyrim nights knocked it to the floor.
Let me see if I can take a
Bikai
look.
cannot thank you enough. This one's bed is in the big room with the 8 beds. You will find it by turning right inside and walking to the end.
Oh, excuse me. Apple juice burps.
Yes?
I didn't find your locket, but I did find a note.
Khajiit understands. Stolen. Kranvangar Cave. Bikai saw this cave when he first came to Skyrim. East of Whiterun City, yes. Full of spiders. This one would go and investigate for himself, but as you can see, Khajiit is not equipped for such a journey. Giant spiders also frighten Bikai. Perhaps you will go in Bikai's place? Find the locket, yes? Bikai would owe you a great debt.
Sure, I'll go.
You bring this one great relief. Khajiit will await your return.
Okay. Now while we're here, might as well.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can over... A stranger comes to our hall.
I would
Would
like to
you
join
now?
the
Here,
companions.
let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas.
I like the beginning of this
Last I
because you get to
checked,
punch him in
we
the
had
face.
some empty beds
Kind of.
in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, girl?
I have much to learn.
That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that. Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
Aye.
I'm gonna go my bow.
Whiterun is a
knows who
city
he's
after
messing
my own heart. Too lazy to pick a side.
people of action. Do not hold back, my friend.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Okay.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
Uh-huh.
Go! Pretty good arm you have there.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you.
Okay.
Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Okay.
What brings you here?
Vilgus sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Does he always send newcomers around?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the Companions.
Somebody has to be in charge.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own. Every woman, her own.
Are you okay?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlund Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel. I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
I'm happy to
Well
lend a
done.
hand. Don't mind me. That's sort of that annoying quest. Let's focus. Just chilling, Kodlak.
If you wish to hunt with me, Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
It has your
Ah,
shield.
good. I've been waiting for this. Are you new here?
I told you. This is the whelp that Vilkas mentioned.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I don't care for
Ah,
boasting.
a woman who lets her actions speak for her. I knew there was something I liked about you. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. What are you doing that for? Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, hello. I'm Farkas. Come, follow me.
Okay.
Skjor and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Thank you.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, there's some trouble in Eastmarch. Farmers getting troubled by some bad types who built up a stronghold in the area.
Okay.
The Restless dead. Not pretty. But if you don't stop them, they'll move on to the locals.
I'll take care of
Good.
it.
Do not spare them your blade. By the way, if you're looking for something to do...
Yay.
Yes?
Hey.
Take a look.
Those would hurt. I like it. Let's see here.
Good coin in this.
See ya.
Okay, so we go talk to her. She's gonna go to Windhelm.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Yes? Yes.
Ah, traveler, it is you. Good to see a friendly face here. Apologies that this one could not make it all the way to Solitude. A bit too far yet. What news do you bring?
Right, let's see what they serve here.
No? Well, yes, but Makara is not interested in dance and drink at the moment. The quiet and the smell of food in here are much more alluring.
Fair enough.
Not to mention, this one has seen the way the Nords and others out there look at her. She has seen that look before, from the elves in Balmora. Suspicion, disdain, just waiting for this one to give in to her nature and steal something. Perhaps later. But for now, this one will stay here by the fire, rest herself, and think a bit. Your company is enough.
Anyway,
So you
return.
have. What did you find?
Book.
Southeast of Windhelm? But Makara traveled through that region. She saw no Dwemer ruins there. This book, did it say what was in these ruins?
Some guy finally and some lost
Tools? You don't mean Kegrenek's tools? Udasi used to tell this one about these tools. Said they were at the center of the Dwemer's disappearance. He also said that they were cursed, and would likely kill any who touched them. Makara hopes Udasi does not intend to find them. There are some things better left lost to the ages, don't you think? True. Look where it got the Dwemer. They were wiped from existence as a result of grasping beyond their understanding. This world is complicated enough without trying to attain the power of the gods. Makara is happy simply to continue living day by day. She wishes Udasi felt this way as well.
Smells like stale.
Thank you. And thank you for your trip to the Bard's College. It is a long distance, and Makara was not yet able to traverse it. Is that the name of the Dwemer ruins? It does not sound like a typical dwarven name, but then neither does Gagrenek. You said these ruins are south of Windhelm? Yes. It seems Makara only just arrived in Whiterun, and already she must return to the road. It is a long journey, yes? But Udasi is out there, and so this one must go. My friend, you have come this far with Makara, and you have done so much for her. Thank you. Whatever happens in the end of this, Makara is glad to have met you. She will not ask you to join her as she goes to find Gagrenzal, but if you should be so inclined to join her, let us meet up in Windhelm for a drink before embarking. The bartender at Candlehearth Hall makes an excellent moon sugar rum. Until then...
Alright.
Can't a man drink in peace? I'm gonna keep this short, because we've got a lot to do.
You're not
Haunting Brew's
drinking,
owner,
you're baking.
Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
Okay, how do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
This technically isn't...
Maven and I spent weeks planning this.
Thieves Guild
All we
stuff,
need is someone like you to get in there and get it done.
Technically attempted
Now
murder.
get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work. Remember, Sabjorn...
Yeah, that's technically just, what we're doing is technically attempted murder. It's not necessarily...
Here we go.
Punch the spider to death. Hold up, what that look like? Slime dart. Look at how slimy. Gross. I'm not punching the cat to see what the cat will give me. Yeah, you kill the spiders, they give you candies and stuff.
Presently, my soul grew stronger, hesitating, then no longer. Sir, said I, or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is, I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here, I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more.
Dead. Oh.
My blade is thirsting for blood.
He's dead. Where'd he go? Where'd the dead spider go? I just wanted to loot the dead body of the spider.
So, are you going to make the joke or am I? You know, about the poison being Blackbriar mead.
No, you did it for me though. Okay, anyway, so I can do it from here. Straight up like this way. I don't see a miniature dead body. Dead spider body, so then it should be here somewhere.
I have an idea. What if we dressed every beggar in a mage robe? That would make the poorer districts look so much more distinguished.
You are not wrong. But also, we don't have the money for that. Anyway, I'm not getting the loot from that spider. Unfortunately.
Been a murder.
Ow. Hey, these guys. Hey.
May your road lead you to warm sand.
There is much beauty in this place. There is nothing more I can teach you.
Sarik saw this caravan
fair enough.
first
I
came
hope
by
that you will come to do business with us
Be
again.
on your best behavior.
yes?
Khajiit are few,
The help.
but their will is strong.
Fair enough.
Moons protect you.
I see what you're doing and I appreciate it. Don't mind me.
There is no trust for Khajiit in this place.
Why?
Welcome. If I can take a look.
I don't want the wacky stick. As fun as it may be. Oh, gotta mute my mic, hold on.
May the sun keep you warm, even in this land of bitter cold.
It was a gift Makara was given by her brother. That is how he described it, as a piece of a puzzle. He happened across a shopkeeper in Balmora who had brought in a bunch of artifacts, two of which caught Udasi's eye. A gem and a shining hunk of metal, prismatic, almost translucent. Ancient Dwemer artifacts, said the shopkeeper, with hidden mystical qualities. Udasi was but a young cub at the time, and the story entranced him. Though he could not afford the artifacts, he could not be without them. And so one night, he sneaked into the shop after dark and made off with them. The shopkeeper wasn't using them, was his justification to Makara, as good a reason as any. He gave this one a gem, kept the metal for himself, and told Makara the merchant's words. These two artifacts are a pair, two halves of a whole. One is useless without the other, and together they have untold power. The same as us, Udasi said. Him and Makara. Two halves of a whole. That is why he gave Makara the gem, so that we would always have this connection. As long as we carry these, no matter how far apart we are, we will be together.
Wish I may, wish I might.
Makara never believed in this gem's mystical powers, but nonetheless, she has always carried it with her. And Udasi carried his artifact too. Two halves of a whole. And now, one half seeking the other, yes?
What is on your mind? I'm thinking the stars are very beautiful. Go ahead, ask away. My mother called me Sky, and I like talking about... My fleas keep me I'm pretty handy in it. I like snapping lockpicks. I can talk without moving my lips. The first time I went to the my time as a bandit, a witch once turned me into... I am done with skooma. Unlike most Khajiit, I have... My honor is very important to me. When I am alone traveling the land, taking the scenic route, my fur some folks seem to have a magic... I'm not the best judge of character. Machines are interesting, but I like the simple things. I like to have a full... I like eating trout. One day when I have fully repaid, I like a little bit of... I love ugly is a state of mind. Sand and sun is not... I hate pickpocket. I have no knack for magic, How many soul gems can you... My favorite smell, my favorite weapon. I'm not a heavy... Hello, my name is I hate race. Maybe one day I will leave myself for good, but not... I have traveled to many... My first and only attempt... My thumbs are not quite... My favorite place in... There is nothing for me in... My heart swells at the sight... By fighting at your side... I believe I like Skyrim very much. To oblivion with the... I can hack if... I hate the way chickens... I'm very stealthy. Some people say I talk too... If you turn around and I am not there... My foster mother was I've never ran from combat. After exploring many ruins here, my parents used to read... When no one is watching, rabbits are not all the... I'm not scared of ghosts, but... My senses rule. It has been said I have the voice of... One day I hope to... I'm picky about what I... My least favorite place in... You can trust me. One-handed weapon. If we ever... I do... My favorite color. Some people say they don't like me because... I like looking good. I love killing spiders. I don't get cold. If you want to get to know me better, I have many thoughts all up. I hate those giant... There is much about me I do not know. Fire away. All set?
You're going to be a companion, eh? Well, as far as mercenaries go, you could do worse. They've got quite a glorious history to live up to.
The defenses here are worrying. There are no ramparts on the walls, and the surrounding land is too flat. makes the strategic layout of the city all pointless. But vital if the city is to survive an attack. This country is at war. If not with itself, then soon again with the Thalmor.
Nothing important.
I wouldn't say no to a blade of Skyforged steel. Imagine it. Weapons forged in fire as old as Skyrim itself.
It's not for me. And it's not just the companions. Almost threw my life away once by pledging to some big identity. I won't be doing that again.
I'm not unfamiliar with the dark underworld of Tam.
What did you want to know? That's a lot to get into. Ask me again when we've got a chance to put our feet up. What did you want to know?
I was trained from a young age in many combat styles. Though my focus was two-handed weapons and pole arms. A halberd might be better for the battlefield, but my favourite weapon has always been the longsword. I'm damn near unbeatable.
All right.
I suppose. What is it? What is new? We Khajiit have good night vision, and I'm somewhat ashamed to admit it, but standing here on this night,
I don't know.
I'm reminded of a time when I used that vision to my advantage in a not so honest way. I was in Morrowind, a land not exceedingly accepting of Khajiit, you see, and I had run across a curious shop on the back streets of Balmora, selling exotic odds and ends, and among them was a certain book, a tome on the Dragon Tongue, this book, and one which I had never run across before. My interest was thoroughly piqued.
A book you hadn't read? I find that hard to believe.
I cannot tell if you're mocking me or not. Regardless, I had been studying the use of the Dragon Tongue for some time, and the shopkeep promised the text would help me learn to speak the voice with Batarid. However, he demanded some 10,000 septums for the privilege of reading it, and, well, my pockets were a bit light, yes? Traveling is not cheap, you see. I was unable to negotiate the price down with the moon's cursed Dunmer, and so I left empty-handed. That was not the end of it, though. Some weeks later, when Master and Secunda were both in their new phase, well, I paid the shop another visit, under the veil of dark this time, and made the purchase at a price I felt was much more appropriate.
There we go. You stole it?
Goodness, no. I left him every coin I had, along with a note explaining my motives. I am not a heathen. I just needed a book. Badly. Nonetheless, fearing reprisal, I was halfway to Nices by daybreak, and on a boat to Skyrim by sundown. Best not to take any chances, yes?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes, what is it?
Oh, you need to
Every book has its merits, if you look at it the right way. Quite a few. In fact, I recently happened across a play by the title of Legend of Crately House that turned my fur absolutely white.
What are you talking about?
But perhaps that is just because I am no fan of dogs, big or small. Perhaps you are in agreement on this.
Kinda. I don't think cats are me. Dogs are my favorite. Cats are definitely better. By far. Because at least I know what I'm getting into with the cat. With the dog, it's mostly raise it from Hyper Puppy.
What are you? Huh? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the Captain of the Guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I feel well.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it.
Okay.
Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
Got it.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Come on, boys.
Isn't my fault. We could spot it.
Fall to my blades.
They picked a fight, the Ramagoni.
Please.
Y'all didn't see shit.
You hear that?
I've had worse.
Takes care of that.
Oh, we're still doing there, I guess.
Have your
Let
head.
it be a lesson to others. Aye. What is it?
No, see, if Mr. Kitty thinks that I hate him, he is incorrect. I love him. gotta meet my back here. Huh? Hiding spot. I don't like this hiding spot. I don't like this hiding spot. I don't like this hiding spot.
Do your worst. You don't know who you're messing with. I'm gonna make this.
Was your mother a soldier, or are you just that ugly?
Yeah, it was a tough fight, relatively speaking. Pretty sure this is all of it.
Good job.
Very good work.
Good job. Okay. Okay. Fair. Okay. sneaky about this last bit, though. Back through the basement.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Just
well, it's
finished.
about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
I bet.
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunning Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sebjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? Anything else you need before... So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
You never mentioned
I
the
thought it
tickling
would be
the
better
dolls.
to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
Okay, fair enough.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Sure.
Couldn't have chosen a better day for travelling.
This way direction. So that I can...
Here we go again.
And there's that.
Yep. I was gonna have to wolf myself,
These
but I guess
bandits
not.
deserve little more than a blip. In their spine.
We're actually gonna fast travel to the abandoned prison because there was something in there that I want to collect.
An old military fort.
This is only gonna end one way.
That takes care of that.
Thank you. Yeah. Hiding. Hiding.
Let me give you some...
Whoa, easy now. Careful there, friend.
Alright. God damn. It's never been that difficult. Yes, I am stealing his armor. Hey, he's still here. Anyway. I was able to collect the tea this time. Hi.
I'm here. I apologize. My thoughts tend to drift, but always, it seems, in the same direction.
could recruit him as a follower. Or...
Are you? No, you are not my Fiona. Her eyes were as blue as the summer sky, and her hair a wave of chestnut that danced in the breeze.
And he's a mistake.
I suppose you could be a Wagrok, and I would still hope that it was Fiona, in need of my services once more. Yes, she was my master. Just a small girl when I answered her call, bound by the summoning ritual.
Oh, fair enough. You're right. Now we leave. Forgot what I came here for. Joking, I'm not doing that.
They say Polydor and Eloisa were doomed because of the cruel nature of the world. Remind me to use that excuse if I ever break up with someone. It's not you. It's not even me. It's the cruel nature of the world.
I've seen my share of Tamriel.
Fair
Nothing compares
enough,
to the wilds
my
of
man.
Skyrim. She's beautiful, as she is dangerous.
It's not me. It's not you. It's the cool nature of the world. Fair enough. Okay.
Eve, how deep do you think it goes? You have something to say, yes?
Can I
If you
ask
must.
something? It's new.
Always with the questions. Sarika's seen a few tombs and other dungeons in his time. Any good bandit has. But Sarik can lay claim to seeing something that few others have. He was exploring a Dwemerun on the edge of Skyrim, trying his best to keep out of sight of the spheres and centurions lurking the halls when, out of the corner of his eye, he saw something move in the dark. It was different, transparent, like watching oil swirl through water. Very odd, and it only got stranger as Sarik approached it. This one could see it was in the shape of a man, somewhat smaller than Khajiit. It wavered in place in an oddly fluid manner, as though it were not quite lucid, like a dainty high elf after one too many mugs of mead. It did not react to this one's presence, nor to his hand and then daggers passing through it. Sarik was not sure what to make of it, and then he saw in its featureless wavering outline his set of pointed ears, and it occurred to him what exactly he was looking at.
What was it?
It was one of the dwarves, one of the deep ones in the flesh. Not the flesh exactly, but still, Khajiit is sure of it. It did not remain for long, disappearing back into nothingness, and Sarik was chased off by a pair of spheres shortly after the sighting. But, again, Khajiit is sure of what he saw. Sarik was not exactly supposed to be in those ruins, and he did not exactly leave empty-handed, so... No, you are the first he has told. Sarik... No one would believe Khajiit even if he had told them. And if this one is being honest, the thought did not even cross his mind until you mentioned it to him just now. Yes, what is it?
Reading good books lately?
Every book has its merits, if you look at it the right way.
How many books are there? How many ways are there to look at a book?
Well, you know, you don't have to do these talks. I appreciate them, but you're obviously a well-read individual. You know these tales. It is not every day I meet someone whose literary skills approach my own. Perhaps it is you who should be telling me what you have been reading, But I will tell you a short story. I am Nanak, and I am from elsewhere. I have my entire life been on a journey, and on this journey I have been alone. I have prided myself on my intellect, but it has made me far more enemies than it has friends. This path has been a lonely one, and well, there are times I wish to change it. I cannot abandon who I am, but I think you are evidence enough that there may be something more. Just as I have striven to rise above my baser Khajiit trappings, I also... That is all I have to say for now. Thank you for speaking with me. Going forward, if you are ever in need of someone with whom to share your thoughts, know that I am here for you.
Bet.
I trust you are taking us somewhere warm, yes? Yes? What do you need?
I might interest you with some things. This. Those. Okay.
Let's go then.
Speak to me. I'm thinking, what is Mr. Dragonfly thinking?
Fair thoughts to be having.
No, my mind is a tree without leaves at the moment.
Okay.
Yes?
Bet.
Aye.
Something on your mind? The smell of spiders is strong here. I hope some are still alive so I can squash them. Mr. Dragonfly is thinking this is the most fun you can have in a jar. He would know.
Fair enough.
This one's fur bristles.
Now your blood is mine.
My blade is thirsty for blood. I'm not gonna let you go.
Hit them, Inigo. Why don't
Hey, your piano. Go, have fun.
Smell. It's like vampire. And spiders in here. Maybe vampire spiders?
No, I found out why, don't worry. Yes, I did take her clothes. No, I don't care.
What if trolls weren't trying to slap you, but shake your hand? Beasts are so misunderstood.
Sir? Ow.
do this, Inigo?
Fall to my blade.
bandits! Fight, cowards! You won't be looting.
Now let it be a lesson.
We've been spotted!
Bastard! I've had worse.
Don't use stick no more.
I like this place, my friend. It isn't picturesome.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Okay. Make our way over to Ingle Barrel.
Ah, farms. Full of dirt and filth. A constant reminder of the need for a conjure potato spell. Perhaps that is what I should work on next,
Sure.
Show them what a true archer
Well, live concept it's ambitious.
These ruins look to be from the Merethic era. Perhaps we'll find a word wall inside.
Maybe. There's a book. Want the book? This book doesn't actually exist. We're sneaking our way through. Did I ever unmute my mic? I did. Okay.
Ah, we have found some North ruins. What do you suppose the odds are they are crawling? Robber, or bandits maybe? Shall we see?
I'm not putting money on it because I'm pretty sure. Yes.
stinker of death. It's like traveling in dark shadows sometimes. How do you move about so silently? So much history in these stones.
No, excuse me. I'm gonna choose to take that as a compliment. Okay.
Hi. What is it? Excuse me.
Thank you. I'm just sneaking around checking all the things. Oh. back.
My ears are twitching. Be vigilant.
Let's see here. That is a snake, a wolf, and a moth. No, you guys got this.
Away from me. Time to end you died once before. I think we'll win this time. They might activate the track. You're all confession.
Nice and simple.
I love how it was defeat the leader of Inglesborough. And the leader is literally just Ingle himself. There's no bandits. There's just a dead dude. Not actually causing any trouble, but like, you know. Up there. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is, instead of meeting her at the tavern in Windhelm quite yet, we're gonna go back to Whiterun, turn in our stuff, and then move on. Oop.
What are you doing that for?
No, I'm sorry. I'm waiting for all of you to go past right now. way to recruit. I know.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor. I
Taking care
expected
of
no
the
less of
problem.
you. And once again, you have not disappointed.
Think.
Skjor was looking for you earlier.
What does he
Don't
want?
know. He just said he needed to talk to you before you do anything else. I don't like making him angry, but there is some work for you if you want it.
Okay. Himbo.
Hello again, friend.
Found your
You have
locket.
this one's locket? This is fantastic news. Khajiit can see it, yes?
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you looking at this one like that?
Well, I guess
Apologies. Because I was distracted. You have this one's eternal thanks for returning this locket. It is all Bikai has left of his home. Sadly, Bikai has no coin with which to repay your efforts, but if you're ever in need of a traveling companion, this one would be honored to fight at your side. Of course, Khajiit is still in need of equipment, yes?
Yeah.
Lead the way, friend.
No.
So, you're a companion. Perhaps you could tell your comrades Bikai is better with a sword than a broom. He's been waiting so long to join.
About your brother.
You need something from this one.
No, actually, I'm gonna give you something. Yeah, giving him the Ebony War Axe. Let's see here. That's about it. Can I ask you something?
Of course. What is it?
What is new?
Let's see. The more Bikai sees this place, the more pain he feels in his heart. It is not a place of good memories for him. Not entirely because the companions mistreated him, but because he has come to link it with what happened back in Morrowind. The dining hall, the living quarters, Bikai's bed, that broom. They are sadness to Bikai. It is unfortunate. The companions, though they are mercenaries, have a noble goal, and in better circumstances, Bikai thinks he would have been a fine member. But perhaps it is best that he was not accepted into the ranks. He does not think he could ever have found happiness here. Come, let's go.
Okay.
You have something to say?
Yeah.
There is dog hair everywhere.
It's dog hair everywhere.
No, my mind is as blank as your expression right now. No offense.
So, you're a companion. Not Sarik's cup of moon sugar rum, exactly, but he will do his best not to judge. If you need a crutch, that is your business.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
If you must.
What's new?
Always with the questions. Your Voskar, home of the Companions of Ysgramor. Sarik has not stepped foot inside this place before, and now that he has, he finds it mundane? Yes, mundane. It is just another guild hall, and Khajiit would have expected more from such a fabled group of warriors. Now, Sarik has never been there, but he has heard tale of a tomb near Winterhold that contains the remains of some of the original companions. Even Ysgramor himself is said to be interred there. That would be a spectacle, yes? Well worth a visit, if you get Sarik's meaning.
We're not raiding. No.
So, you are a companion.
Yes.
I have heard some rumors about the higher-ups in the organization. Rather beastly rumors, you might say. I suppose. What is it? What is new?
They all have their own opinion on it.
A bunch of barbarians, these companions. I have no doubt the companions of Ysgramor served a purpose in Skyrim's distant past. But now? They are a bunch of ruffians, using brute force to solve problems that a mudcrab with half a brain could handle more amicably. They do seem to have their hearts in the right place, though, so perhaps I shouldn't be too critical. After all, if your only skill in life is clubbing things to death, I suppose it is only natural that you make a job of it. Obviously, yes. Of course I do. And what I was saying before, it obviously was meant for... not for you. You're the exception that proves the rule, yes? Yes. And anyway, the companions are a wonderful bunch of people. Model citizens, the pinnacle of Whiterun.
He's so precious. That's okay. Squizzy. What? What? As the spoiled boy that he is. What?
My poor Frally, I think Thorin's still alive, but I know better. God be praised.
He says meow. I don't know anything about.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe technically I came to Whiterun. I've got what I came to Whiterun for. Would technically get started on Skjor's thing, but that's just continuing the companion quest line. I'm probably doing that right now. He says, Mom. What? What is it? Let's see here. I gotta report back to Maven. Going back to Riften.
Somebody help! Another fight. I submit.
Hello, friend.
What is he?
Yet, you have questions? The ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Thank you, my friend. Okay. Anyway, she should be here. Should be.
Mercy!
What? Why?
Enough!
I trust you have good news for me. This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Enough!
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Pleasure doing
I
business.
believe we're done.
Puppy says meow.
So, you're a Thieves Guild member then? Well, seeing as you've given this one most of what he has, he expects no problems, yes?
Yeah. Was that hard?
There are some things Mikai had to do during his time in Morrowind that he regrets. This too had to be done, but Khajiit does not regret it.
And look it?
It is something which helps Mikai to remember, and which keeps Mikai moving forward. Perhaps it would be best if we spoke about something else, yes?
Yeah.
So, you're a Thieves Guild member then? Well, seeing as you've given me most of what I have, I don't suppose I need to worry about it, yes?
Correct. I could go say
Every book has its merits, if you look at it. A hypothetical treachery is a good example. A play following a group of adventurers as they attempt to make off with an overstuffed treasure chest. It proceeds about how you would expect, with each companion betraying the others in a bid to take all the treasure for themselves. But while it starts out well enough, it quickly devolves into a meandering, self-indulgent mess. This seems to be a common theme with plays. Dialogue that is more concerned with wit than it is with telling an engaging story. It doesn't work for me. I found myself impatient for it to get to its point. But I know that this style of narrative has its audience. If nothing else, the play does well to drive home the importance of camaraderie and selflessness, of putting your life on the line for your friends.
Yep, fair enough. You're getting smaller.
Simple. These adventurers were in it for themselves, and as a direct result, all but one of them ended up dead. If instead they had acknowledged and appreciated each other's contributions, approached their problems as a team, and helped each other to succeed, things would have ended up very differently, I think. Of course, that would not make for a very good play, so I cannot complain. But, well, suffice it to say, you needn't worry about me following this play's examples on our adventurers, friend. What I am after is nothing so concrete or vacuous as a box of loot. I'm happy at your side, and for as long as you have my back, I'll lay down my life for yours.
I think.
Hmm?
There's no question about
Sarik's
it.
blades are yours.
Okay. Cool. your friend Betty?
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yeah, very
Exactly.
Maven.
Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Oh, easy now.
But I want to practice my archery.
Would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
Maybe we should.
You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum Eye. Gullum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, and see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Okay. Before we leave, I'm actually gonna okay. I'm gonna save and boop. And I'm gonna quit. Now, I may or may not stream tomorrow. Because we may or may not have someone come over tomorrow. So, depending on whether or not we can get, I get any news on whether or not the person, that Big Sister's gonna come over tomorrow or not, I might stream Fortnite at noon, but I don't think I'm gonna be streaming Skyrim. Oh, either way, good night, and I'll see you guys again next time.